Help me, ducks. It's Simon here. This keeps happening. How are we doing today? Good to see everybody. Let's just pop open the chat. Tuesday. Been for a lovely walk again today. It's been nice to be outside and enjoying the sunshine. It's not as hot as yesterday, but it's still really nice. So let's do a few quick hellos. So who have we got? We've got Stray Cat, morning. Luna, now somebody's saying hi to Lucian, so you must have been in before they start showing the comments during the live, but oh, there as well underneath, cross paths. Hello, Lucian. Paula, I'm new here, at least in saying anything. I love this channel and can't believe I'm hitting a live show. I'm in the US. Well, lovely to have you with us, Paula, and I'm glad you made a live show, and it's lovely for you to say hello and to be part of the chat. So do feel free to, you know, contribute, chat away with everybody. I might not catch all the comments, but, you know, at least you've all got each other to chat to as well. And we've got Caroline, Thought Thingy, G Will, Marina, Melissa, Sandra, Merrick. Who else we got? Buddha Tats and Tarot. We have Becca, hello. She won't be talking much because she's stuffing her face. Oh, I can't fault you. My dinner's in the slow cooker. My collar is annoying me. I don't know why, but it is. Who else have we got? Everybody's chatting to each other. Maharet and Ms. Trisha. Shane, good morning, Shane. Tycon, hello, good to see you, Tycon. Laurie, hello, Laurie. Sean, hello, Sean. Juliet, Christine, Kristen, Anne's, Chris, Blue Crescent, hello. Jackie, hi, Jackie. Crystal Mama, and another Kristen. Wiccan, hello. Sandra, another Sandra, hello. Sophie. Jada, hello. I've not seen you for a while. I hope you're keeping all right. Dory, hello, Dory. Kim, Jamie, hi, Jamie. Debbie, another stormy night. Our Debbie, I've not seen you for a long time. Hope you're doing well. Claire, hi, Claire. And Ness, Zane, hi, Zane. Oi, oi. All right, Elle. I think, have I caught up with everybody? Emily. Elaine, hi, Elaine. And yes, I think better now. Oh, have you been poorly, Debbie? It's good to see you anyway, and welcome back. Oh, nice cuppa. I've had cold drinks today, apart from the first coffee that I have in the morning when I open my eyes and stumble to the kettle. But I've been having cold drink like water and Pepsi Max cherry. So it's nice to have another cuppa. So how is everybody? How are we all doing? How are we getting on? Did anyone else that backed the Neo Rider get a notice of shipment? No. I don't know what to think. It was misspelled and was not in the usual format. No updates on Kickstarter for a while. All I know about Neo Rider is that there was an email at the beginning of the month to say that everything was in place and that they were still hoping to ship on the 15th of May, and I've heard nothing since. The 15th of May passed nearly 2 weeks ago, well, 11 days ago, and I haven't heard anything. So, Merrick, you've had an email. I don't think I have, and I checked this afternoon, so... Lucian says, Simon, I'm going to figure out a way to reach through the screen and snatch that fabulous mug. You're not having my mug. This is a lovely gift. This was from Jen Rodriguez from Jen's Balanced Tarot. It's got a little crystal in the handle, look. And there's crystal chips in the pottery as well. I can't show you underneath, but it says Healing Touch Pottery. Healing Touch. And I love it because it's that kind of bulbous shape, so you can put your hands around it. And because she sent it me for my birthday last October, I've had it all winter, and it's a really nice hug mug. Do you know what I mean? That shape where you can hug it. So yeah, I would be devastated if anybody could reach through the screen and grab this mug off me. Who else have we got saying things? Must clean, replace my AC filters, says Claire. That's a dull job, isn't it, for anybody? But when they need to be done, they need to be done. What else? I haven't heard anything either about the Neo Rider. Yeah. Viola, hello. Can't stay long, but wanted to pop in for a few minutes. Well, however long you can stay, it's always lovely to see you, even if it's brief. Don't worry, and please don't feel you have to apologise. Hi, Robin. Yes, it says it's shipped, but it was a strange email. How so strange? Was it not from Ivy? Jen has exquisite taste for sure. She does. She does. It's a lovely mug, says Sandra. I have a mug like that. I love it, says Crystal Mama. Tangi Roman Biscotti told me about you, hon. Ah, so that's Jen Vlogs Free Spirit. Well, welcome to the channel. Tangi is infectious, isn't she? She's adorable. And yeah, she's great. She's going to be part of this year's Tarathon as well, so maybe that's why she's mentioned me. But you're welcome here, and I hope you have fun. Oh my, the chat moves fast. It does. I have to pause it just so I can keep on top of things. Simon, do you know how to slow the chat down on your end? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can slow the chat down. Otherwise, you'd get like a backlog, wouldn't you? It's how often people type. I can't slow it down, but if I move if you kind of scroll back, once you scroll back, particularly on, well, I think it's on any device, but I'm using an iPad. So I've got it paused because you see that little blue arrow, it's showing that there's more messages. So if you scroll back and leave it, it pauses. Oh, this is like infinity going on, isn't it? It's like, reminds me of the Mormon temple, where there's a mirror on either side of the wall, and you look into one, you can see it going on to infinity. So yeah, that's the only way I can keep on top of it sometimes. I won't steal the mug, but I agree it's beautiful. Yeah, please don't steal my mug. Thank goodness people can't reach through screens. They'd be taken more than your mugs. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're far away from virtual visitation. You know, with how things are progressing very quickly. I can remember only, 20 years ago? So perhaps early 2000s, seeing an advert on TV of a guy on a bus with his earphones in, watching a movie on his phone. And it said something about, you know, we're not far away from, you know, this being a reality. And I was thinking, there I was with my little Nokia 310 or whatever it was. And thinking, wow, can you imagine not only having colour screens, but being able to watch films or TV programs on a mobile phone And look where we are now. And we can call anybody anywhere in the world free of charge and see them. It's amazing. So I think we're not far away from, you know, being able to have like a scan, and then we will just appear in that person's front room. It's like a holographic form. Oh, you heard it here first, guys. That happens. Actually, my most exciting job is changing Maddie's litter box. Okay, you don't set your bar too high then, do you? Hermit's Cave. So my Brady Tarot arrived. It is lovely, but I don't know if I'll be able to use it. The swords, which I did not know, are very graphic, and I don't read them that way. Oh, I almost grabbed the Dark Mansion instead. Let's have a look. So I've got the first edition, and I do like the look of the packaging of the second edition, but I love this. They remind me, I had a pencil box when I was at school with one of these slidey lids, you know, like the old domino cases. And this is lovely, and it was a gift, so I've never ever part of it. Look how beautiful the box is, and the designs etched on the sides are wonderful of each of the suits. I love the backs. I think the backs are stunning, and I love the powdery gold. So let's have a look at the swords. So yeah, I love it. I never pass with it, but I don't use it enough to buy the second edition. I don't think it has the lovely rose petal as well. I don't know if the second edition still does. And you get the keywords, don't you? So 9 of Swords is anguish. Oh yeah, 10, finality. Yeah, it's pretty graphic. But there's some amazing cards. Look at the death card. Oh, 2 of Swords, armistice. Look at that, yeah. I can see why you'd be a little put off. Mourning. Withdrawal. Yeah. But it's a beautiful deck, isn't it? It was misspelled and only said, "Your no rider has shipped." Oh, so they got the E and the O the wrong way round. It's just a typo. Oh, but rider as well. But it was signed with Ivy's name. Ivy does make some spelling mistakes though, because, you know, her first language isn't English, so I wouldn't be too concerned really. But I haven't had a dispatch notice. Let me just check. I can flip out emails. I've got one email that I've not seen. No, it's not from Ivy, so I've not had an email of dispatch notice, and I've backed all 4 decks, so we'll just have to see what's happening there. I'm holding back from ordering until I know things are good with the Neo Rider stuff. Yeah, I was just worried in case there wasn't going to be enough, because I saw how quickly people were backing that deck. You know, it really it caught her off surprise. And at first she sent this worrying email out about she doesn't know if she'll be able to fulfill the demand. And then we was like, what? And there was this, and then she was like, she retracted it and said, don't worry, I've sorted it out. She was kind of like saying, I needed enough money to back 1, but now it's taken off. I don't know if I can do all 4. I was like, well, that's not what you said. And then she, like I say, she put it right. So I was a little bit worried at the beginning. I received my tarot of the she yesterday, not connecting with it at all, going to trim the sides and hope that helps. I was exactly the same, Kristen. It's only just gone back into its box. I've been using it for a couple of weeks. I put it back in its box last night, but now that I have trimmed it, I absolutely love it. Trimmed and edged, and I can just connect with it easier. It's not you know, it's not a traditional tarot in the sense. You've got things like Warrior 7, a Hero's Challenge, and I can understand why there are some people who are saying, well, I prefer to use it as an oracle deck. I love the Moon card. Really love it. So yeah, let us know if you trim it, if you then you find that you can connect with it better. I certainly could. Anyway, what else we got? Simon, you can, it slows down a time delay for people to leave comments. I don't think you can on an iPad. There's no way for me here to do it. All I've got is top chat, live chat, or turn it off. That's it. Top chat, live chat, or off button, and then just the button at the bottom to type a comment. Vegan realist. Hi Hermit's Cave. My mum, Jen Vlogs Free Spirit, sent me. I love that people are sending people here with Tangi and your mum. Well, thank you, and please thank your mum, and it's lovely to see you. Don't tempt me, I've been bad this month. Do you use a webcam to record yourself? No, I use my iPhone. I've used all sorts over the history of my channel. First, I used to use a MacBook. Then I used to use just my iPad, but that kept sticking. And now I'm using my iPhone, and that seems to work pretty well. I can chat properly now. Hey everyone, how you doing? Well, hi Chris. And did you change your channel name? Or am I thinking of somebody else called Chris who changed the channel name? Simon, do non-married Mormons need to wear the sacred undergarments? Yes. Yeah. You wear the sacred undergarments the minute you go through the temple for the first time. So yes, I was wearing my undergarments before I got married, and particularly young male missionaries who are about to go on a mission for 2 years, they have to go through the temple and take out their endowment, and therefore they're also wearing the undergarments. I think in the church's eyes, it's even more imperative because it's a sign of remembering chastity as well, because they say that if you are about to sin, and I use that word very, you know, in their terms, I don't believe in sin, then if you're taking your clothes off to commit sin, the last thing you take off is your sacred undergarments, and that should, you know, stop you from wanting to commit that sin. Simon, holograms will be next. Oh dear, I won't subject you to that. Things are moving fast for sure. Don't know if you mean chat or just in life in general. Let's see if there's any more. I want the Brady Tarot so bad, hopefully soon. Where else? I'm just looking for capitals. Sorry, which deck is this? Oh, that was the Brady Tarot, if you're still referring to that. Stray Cats answered, so it was. Simon, your card stand looks wonderful. Do you rent your stepfather out for work? I should, shouldn't I? The only other thing he's been commissioned to do is a few years ago, he made me some wooden shelving pyramids, a small one and a large one, with shelves on the inside where I put crystals on. And somebody saw it and said, will he make me some? I'll pay him. And he did do that, but he just doesn't really have time. He likes to potter and make a few things, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of wood that he'd got lying around, that he polished up, cleaned, and put the groove in. And he did say, you know, I'll make you a little groove, a little hole if you want to put a tea light in, but I quite like just placing a tea light on. So yeah, I should, shouldn't I? Adam, hello, good afternoon, he says. Here's my friend Adam. Good to see you. I haven't had a dispatch notice either. Okay. Jamie says, the death card is beautiful in the Brady. I love the finish and feel. I won't get rid of it, but I so want to connect with it in animal care. I understand death, obviously. Yes, absolutely. What else? When you trim a deck, this is Lucian, it doesn't make you crazy that it fits differently in the box that it did before, Simon. No, doesn't. If it was, you know, really bashing around, then I'll put it inside a bag and put it in the box. I have all the decks that I work with around me on this desk. So I've got my 5, in fact, I can show you if I don't want to make you feel dizzy, but if I turn the camera around, so I've got my 5, there's my incense, by the way. I've got my 5 favourite decks at the moment, which are in these Kelly Bear pouches. So they're there. I've got my 2 Carol Hertzer decks here. In my lovely Wolfbound Creations box, I've got my Oracle, which is the Roots and Wings, and then a couple more. And the ones here are the ones I tend to grab for most of all. So let me turn it back round. Oops. Yeah, so why am I telling you that? Oh yeah, so if I not using them, if I think, right, it's time for them to go back on the shelf for a bit, like I get new decks or I'm pulling other decks off, and if they're too loose in the box, then I will get a bag, of which I've got a drawer full down here of bags and things. Then I'll grab a bag, pop them in and put it inside the box, and it will protect them a little bit better. I love your Shadowlands cards on your new deck stand. That's my daily draw for this morning. So, and my domino for this morning, which is around authority today and leadership. I did, my friend Adam, who's in the room, we pulled a domino together today. He's not here, over, you know, messenger video chat. And we pulled a domino, and his was really, you know, great things about to happen, you know, looks about to change, all this wonderful stuff. And I pull in, it's like authority, leadership. I was like, why is this? Why do I get something really kind of practical? When you held up the screen to the screen, you got an eternity window. Yes, that's what I was saying about the Mormon temple as well. Joseph Smith is actually my cousin by marriage, so that makes me extra interested in it. What? Joseph Smith is my actual cousin by marriage. How many times removed? Because he was born in like 1816 or something, wasn't it? 1806? Something like that. It's over 200 years ago. No, not changed it, Simon. Maybe thinking of another Chris. Right, okay, I must be then. Chris Yao changed his name, I think. Yes, to Barely Balanced or something like that. I must be way behind. Sorry if I missed your hellos. My old man needed to go outside and I had to get my coffee started. You're all right, Jonathan, don't worry. Welcome. I'm waiting for my stretch tarot to be delivered today or tomorrow. Wow, so you got the stretch tarot. Was that after watching Throwback last week, or had you already got it on order anyway? I'm not going to be doing Throwback this week. I was going to leave it to say until tomorrow, but I've got so much on. I'm doing the QuaranStreams every day, but preparing for Tarot Times, which is on Saturday, and Tarothon, which is on Sunday. I just don't have time to prepare for Throwback Thursday this week. I may come on at this time and just do a QuaranStream. So there's a QuaranStream every day, but I'm going to leave the tarot time. No, not the tarot times. I'm not going to leave the tarot times. I'm going to leave Throwback Thursday until next week. Old man, 14-year-old Boston Terrier. Oh, right, your old man that needed to go out. I thought that's what you was referring to as your other half. Love Kelly Bear pouches. Aren't they great? Wait, Shane creates boxes also. Yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous boxes. These beautiful wood-burn designs. Is my hermit hare with my moon. Love it. I did show it on my channel. Is also doing card stand, engraved card stand holders as well for tarot cards. All going to be going up on his shop soon. Hello Simon, hello friends. Hi Kay. The Hermit's Cave, Simon, as you are doing your daily reads, do you add in other decks for more information? Yes, I will put, at the moment, I've been pulling the Raincoast Oracle, which I've really been enjoying. So I pull a Raincoast Oracle. I haven't put it in there. I just have a look and read about it, and it goes into my little journal. And I'm also pulling a Domino as well each day at the moment. So yes. Many times removed, like 9 times. That's cool though. Well, I don't know why I'm saying it's cool. I have nothing to do with that faith anymore. So, but it's just cool to have somebody in your family tree that's well known, isn't it? I have a deck coming up on Kickstarter in June. Would it be okay to post the link in the Facebook group? Yes. Do you maybe have any advice on how to spread the word? You're welcome to post it in the Facebook group as long as you're just showing the deck and the Kickstarter. We do talk about tarot because that's what we talk about. The Hermit's Cave Facebook group is an extension of this channel. So unlike other tarot groups, like for Lover Cards and things like that, we don't use it for self-promotion in terms of other YouTube channels, because that's not what it's for really. It's just an extension of this channel. But because this channel, I show tarot decks all the while, either ones that I've bought or what creators have sent to me, then of course, you know, it wouldn't be much of a Facebook group if we didn't talk about tarot decks that are up and coming and things like that. So you're absolutely fine, Mr. Freeborg, to share your deck creation. Is the same Smith line that I'm related to Pamela Coleman Smith? It is the same Smith line that I'm related to Pamela Coleman Smith. So, are you saying that Pamela Coleman Smith is related to Joseph Smith? Are you sure about that? Otherwise, my life is very weird. And a few other people's lives that are in the tarot community that have been Mormon. That would be really strange. I've been waiting over a month for my Ozarks. It's just the way it is. I waited 5 weeks to get something from Mate Playing Cards. The second order was 4 weeks. I've got 2 more orders to come. Conrad Staines deck, which was ordered a couple of weeks ago, and another one that I ordered recently. So you just have to, in times like this, I kind of forget what I've ordered. I've got something to show you actually. Forget what you've ordered, and when it comes, it's a lovely surprise. I need to message Shane ASAP. I need a tarot box. He's really busy at the moment as well, trying to keep on top of the demand for stuff. So we might have to be a little bit patient too. So if I post the same couple of times, I could not see how to refresh. It's 98 degrees here today and humid. It's only, I think it was 76 when I was out for my walk earlier. So it's not too bad, but it's nice. It's just nice. Hermit's Cave Facebook group, thank you, Elle. Interview. Raven Songs just put interview. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I'm going to start pulling dominoes. I recently found my dad's old case of dominoes in my garage, and I didn't have no clue what to do with them until I heard of people pulling dominoes in their tarot readings. Let me verify that and get back to you. Yeah, please do. Because, you know, part of my Tarot-thon segment on Sunday is around Pamela Coleman-Smith and the RWS Tarot. I've been doing an hour or so research each day. So if there is some truth there and you can prove it, that would be great, and I will include it just as a, you know, as a little sort of, what do you call them? I'm striving for the word. As a little bit of a fun fact type thing. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Sorry, my comments didn't show up, so I tried twice. I can see you now, Bunny Kisses. So I'm not quite sure. No rush, of course. Not quite sure what that's about. Scrolling, see if I can see anything. Could someone post a link to Simon, Becca and Els on new tarot decks? On new tarot decks. Could someone post a link to Simon, Becca and Els on new tarot decks? How do you interpret the blank domino? I've been learning from this. That's why there's all these tabs in it. Because I've only had them a couple of weeks, but it's innocence, the blank domino, innocence, choice to be made, purity of heart, freedom, lack of restraint, beware, tendency towards carelessness, vanity, bad judgment. Very much like the Fool, isn't it? Zero. So that's interesting. Tarot Times, thank you. I was on it with the links today. I was just posted. Cody says, is your ear pierced? You look good with a little stud. I've had this ear had 5 at one time, all the way around. And this was, wow, started in the 80s. Don't know if you can still see holes and things. And then I had 3 in this ear. So I've had a lot over the time, but I kind of, I don't know. I just took them out once and thought, I went through that sort of, I went on to phase. I wore them for years, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think it's when I started losing hair. I ordered 3 decks in the middle of the night. Oh, that's dangerous saying. I've been so good. I fell off the wagon and I'm not even mad about it. Good for you. Claim it. Own it. He wants a little stud. Yeah, little stud might be nice. Okay, so I got a little delivery today that was ordered a week or so ago that I had forgotten about. So Justin Michael, my friend Justin Michael, did a video about decks that you can take outdoors, either throwing in a bag, taking to the park, going outside and things like that. And he showed this little mini RWS deck that was of the same card stock as playing cards, that really nice playing cards. Now I've got mini RWS decks. I've got things like the mini blue box, which is nice, but they're very delicate, and the mini yellow box, and I love them, but I don't necessarily think, because they're quite rare, that I'll just throw them in a bag and take them outside in all sorts of weathers. So I said to him, I've never seen this little RWS deck. And you know what I'm like for collecting RWS decks. So he sent me a couple of links, and one was just to buy the deck, which actually, with the postage of about £16, meant that it was dearer than buying the set. So I bought this set, thinking it would be, you know, just a little box with, because it's got the Thoth mini in there as well, which I'm not, you know, too fussed about getting. But it was cheaper to get the set than just the one deck on its own. Well, it came today, and I was like, goodness, this is a dead weight. What have I ordered? And ripped it open, and this beast arrived. It weighs a ton. I don't know if you've seen it. It's obviously secondhand, but I got it for 20 quid, which is nothing really. And it's everything a beginner needs to start their journey with tarot. And it's the complete tarot kit. It is by, it doesn't say anywhere on there, but you'll see when I open it up, there's like a sleeve that would have gone on it. But it's by US Games. It is in a magnetic box. And look, there's the US Games logo. And it's fab. I had to look through. I'll show you what you get in it. So this is what would have gone on the sleeve, because you've already got the folds. Can you see? So in here you get all this stuff. It provides you with the two of the most popular tarot decks in the world, Thoth and RWS. I would have said Thoth and Marseille, but I guess Marseille falls into lots of different categories, so I get it. But they're not saying systems, they're talking about decks, aren't they? In easy to handle sizes, perfect for beginners or those who have used tarot for years. I love they always put that little disclaimer in. For novices and experienced people alike. It includes 2 decks, a special edition Rider-Waite Tarot deck, special edition, that's why I wanted it. Special edition Crowley Thoth Tarot deck, Introduction to Tarot, a journal, spreadsheet, quick reference charts, and the deluxe carry case with magnetic closure. It was out in 2002. So this is the spreadsheet. It's like a Celtic cross, but it's not called a Celtic cross. This one's called the woven spread. But it tells you, you know, if you want to start off, that you've got the references at the bottom as well. So even when you've placed your cards, you can still see what they're referencing. So you've got that spread, which is in excellent condition. This I really liked because it's a cheat sheet. One side is the Thoth Tarot, the other side is the RWS. And what you can do is you fold it. I'm going to try and do this now, and I'll probably make a pig's ear of it. Put these little flaps inside. So if you are learning the tarot, you've got a really handy cheat sheet. So here you've got your major arcana. So Tower is radical change. Then on this side you've got your 4 suits. And then on this side you've got your courts. So, and it's handy just to sit on your desktop, isn't it? You could, if you don't ever want to read the Thoth, you know, you could even just, in case it jumps apart. I don't think it would, it's pretty sturdy. But I think that's really quite cool if people are learning the tarot and they just want that prompt, you know, that one word that prompts your memory of what you've been learning, or even just prompts your sort of intuition. You get this fab book, which is really heavy book. This is Introduction to the Tarot. And what I like about this, it puts the cards side by side. So, and it's beautifully illustrated. It's got these beautiful pictures in it. Talks about the Fool's Journey. Well, it's got all the usual stuff, you know. It's got about the history. So Marseille, it does make reference to Marseille. I love this as well. You're nothing but a pack of cards. And it's from Alice in Wonderland. You're nothing but a pack of cards. Love it. Love our high priestess here. But it also goes through things like, you know, A-Way, Pixie, Crowley. Look at his face. Just look at that man's face. Oh, I don't know. It goes through the elements and how they correspond to the suits. It's got a section on the court cards, beautiful illustrations. Yeah, and then what it does, it gives you both cards and talks about each of the cards and the differences between them. And then you get divinatory meanings there as well. Now you can pick these up. They do appear on eBay and stuff like that, because obviously I got one. But the illustrations are not found in the tarot, but they're just really beautiful. And then when you get towards the back, you've got spreads, so things like one card spreads, and it's great for, like I say, just learning about who are the court cards. Great section there. Who are they? You know, mature feminine, mature masculine, child feminine, child masculine. Of course, the court cards are different in the Thoth Tarot, so they have to give you both kind of explanations. Tarot and numbers, a whole section on numerology, tells you how to work out your card for life. And this was set out differently. So I thought, oh, if I do this system, I might have a different result than the Lovers. I didn't. It was the same. So, cards are to glance. It's a bit like the book there. And then you also get this journal, which is really interesting. There's a section about tarot with animals. You fill it in as you go. It's got different days to learn in 30 days. So, you know, you have a 3-card spread, body, mind, spirit. You write what the cards are. Then you've got, was it a major, minor, or courts? How many of each? What suits are represented? What's your intuitive sense about these cards? Then it asks you to go and look at the book, this one, the introduction book, and then to record what is the divinatory meaning from the book. And then how does that compare with your own divinatory meaning? How do these 3 cards apply to your situation that you're inquiring about? And what else do you see when looking at these 3 cards? The picture tells a tale, so look carefully. And I thought that was really nice. Amazon has this kit for $43.95. I got it for 20 quid and £2 postage, £2.20 postage, so £22. So even after you get all of that, no wonder it was so heavy, in the box, you've got the 2 mini decks that you just pull out with these ribbons. And it's a magnificent kit. And I really like these because they have the plaid backs, but the cards are amazing. I sat and put them all in order to make sure there's no missing cards this morning. But they're really durable, and I see why Justin was saying, you know, these are great to take out because they're not glossy, but they have that playing card feel to them. So they're bigger than obviously the little travel ones that I just showed you in the blue and the yellow box. And these are from 2002 and made just for this kit. I don't know why I'm showing you the cards. You know what the RWS tarot looks like. So this is going to go in my little travel altar. You know, I showed you my travel altar. At the moment in there is the Centennial, but I think I'm going to swap it up with this. So the link that Elle put up is 45.24. Wow, I obviously got a really good deal then when well, it wasn't me who looked, Justin Michael sent me the link. Are they smaller than Centennial? Well, the Centennial is down in my altar, so the tin's empty. But let's see if I've got an extra card in there. No, but I will have the Universal, which is the same size, isn't it? I believe. And I've been on 45 minutes. They look about the same size, but cardstock is rubbish in the tin compared to the cardstock here. They're the same size. Same size. But this cardstock is great compared with that. So I'm really chuffed with that. And I've never seen this kit before, so it's been out for years. I don't think I have anyway. And then of course there's the Toth, which is a special edition as well. And you don't see a lot of mini Toths, do you? This isn't a deck that I like or appreciate really, but for those of you who are into it, then again, really good cardstock. Exactly the same cardstock as the other deck. I think you got a bargain, Simon. I do. It's not very often I do, because sometimes I end up paying through the nose for something. He is so precious. Who's precious? Yeah, so really nice kit, and that came as a nice surprise this morning. And I lay in bed opening it thinking, what on earth is this that I've ordered that weighs so much? But it is huge, really huge. I don't even know where to store it because it would take up such a lot of shelf room. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to... Oh, Jonathan, I found it used on eBay for 36. Price is getting better. Crowley gives me a headache. Yeah. Sandra says it's a lovely kit. I have New Orleans Voodoo Tarot that is Toth, if that counts. Yeah. I've got quite a few Toth-based decks like Urban, Guild Tarot. Gosh, what else? Quite a few really, but Sun and Moon, is it Sun and Moon? That's supposed to be Toth, but I don't really use them in that way. Oh. Tabula Mundi, yeah, I've got Tabula Mundi. First time hearing it and it makes me laugh out loud. I love it. What's that? I'm missing all the comments. I'll have to watch this back. Simon, what are you cooking? Did you hear the ping? I preheat the oven so that when I finish, I can just go and put food in. So now it's going to be cooling down. All right, message for us for the next day, the next 24 hours. What do we need to focus our attention on? Oh. Love. Yeah. Focus on love. Where can we channel that love? Oh my goodness, we've got exactly the same card as we had yesterday. Was yesterday, wasn't it? Earth Mother. Wow. Well, obviously, our Earth Mother is really wanting us to listen. I don't know what else I can say other than what I said yesterday, which is, you know, she's the life giver. She's the source of love. I mean, we just had Mark saying we need to focus on love. We do need to focus on love. and we need to channel the love that our Earth Mother provides to us back to her. You know, whether like me, you revere her, you revere the seasons or the wheel of the year, whatever it is, or you go to ground and you know, connect with nature. Whatever it is, we need to show that love, because she's come up again and she's saying, come on, let's pull a clarifier, because if we're getting something that's, what jumped out then, if we're getting the same card, which I don't think has ever happened before, 2 days on the trot, then we need to, let's have a clarifier. Perseverance. Perseverance. Yeah. It just backs up what we're saying, you know, perseverance. Continue doing what you're doing during this time. You know, let's give love back to our home, the source of everything we've got, you know. I was talking to somebody last night, I won't mention their name, but I said that one of the reasons I love Gaia so much and I revere Gaia is because, you know, there is that song, we all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return. You know, we come from the earth. That is our home. When we don't exist anywhere else other than on Mother Earth. And to her we will return. You know, just like a wave on an ocean that comes up for a time, just like our life, we're still connected to the consciousness. We're still connected to all of life when that wave is connected to the water. And then after a period of time, the wave goes back to the sea. And just like us, we come from the goddess, we come from Mother Earth, Earth Mother, Gaia, however you want to term her, Mother Nature, and to her we will return. So let's, while we're here, let's show her the most utmost love and respect, and let's just honour that life force that is given to us. Let's persevere with that. Let's keep on doing it. Isn't it funny that I said there's a message here, it's come up twice. What do we need to know? Perseverance is what you need to know. So, brilliant. A friend wanted me to do a collective reading for the whole planet and what good things will come from this pandemic. I'm taking this as a big yes, absolutely. If there is, and you know, I don't want to be banging on about, oh, you know, there's a great thing, because it's been a terrible, terrible thing for so many people. But even in the depths of despair and in adversity, we have to try and look for lessons to be learned and how we live the rest of our lives. And one of them is, you know, let's show a bit of love and kindness to our environment. And if we all do it for our own immediate environment, then that's a network, that's a web that spans the globe. So, all right, everybody, thank you again for a lovely catch up today. It's been absolutely lovely to spend some time with you as per usual. I don't know if anybody's going on again tonight before Becca, but I know Becca is on at 9 because I saw it pop up. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Hi, Jamie. Love you too. Oh, that warms my heart. That really warms my heart. Yeah, have a lovely day wherever you are. Do look after yourselves. And even just giving that oracle message, I just want to tell you all that you are all wonderful, amazing human beings, and I'm so blessed to have each and every one of you supporting, and your kindness, and you know, this hour I have each day, I'm really going to miss it when I'm back at work, but this hour I have each day really charges me. You give me so much, so thank you for that. And until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.